Mr. Bowtie's Texas High School Sports Machine is driven by Henry Finley and McCombs Ford West, a proud supporter of all area local sports. McCombs Ford West, simply the best.
Hey folks, Mr. Bowtie here. Keep banging home that subscribe button on your screen so that way you can stay up to date on all the great high school and local sports coverage not found anywhere else. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Mr. Bowtie 1982. It's fast, it's free, it's ergonomical, and you're going to make my parents think I'm the son that they always wanted. Thank you so much and enjoy the show. Oh! Good hustle.
It never gets old when you're getting back, being able to help these kids out, a lot of whom maybe could use some of that mentorship that you got when you were here, Jay.
Yeah, and I mean that's that's a big reason why I do it, because when I was here, I wasn't able to have resources of this nature. So it was things like trying to go and do camps at colleges and stuff, and just nothing free that I could just go to in my own backyard and stuff. So I mean it's awesome being able to give back to them.
Yeah, and they started 3-0 last year. They beat O'Connor, and then they kind of went downhill. I know you stay up on Jay all the time. How do you kind of keep encouraging them? Because it felt like if they could have gotten another 1 or 2 wins in October, they would have had a great shot to get to the playoffs.
It's just taking it one day at a time, and to be able to get better one day at a time, whether the outcome is what you wanted or not. I mean, being with Detroit, we kind of had the similar situation this past year. So it's just all about getting better each day and not focusing on the end result.
I was going to ask you, when I saw you last year, you had a girlfriend, you were with getting ready to go to Tennessee, now you're engaged, you moved on to Detroit. I mean, what's that life like, being kind of a journeyman in pro sports where not a lot of players stay at one place, and now you're L.A. to Nashville to Detroit now?
It could get stressful, but as long as you focus on the big picture and have your team with you to keep you grounded, and I think that's all you need to focus on, and everything kind of takes care of itself.
What's that like when you're bouncing around? We know a lot. We only see the romantic side of pro sports, the guys that stay at one place or maybe move late. But for most players in most sports, you don't stay in one place. What was that like moving from the West Coast to Tennessee and then up to the Great Lakes?
It definitely was a lot. It's not something you get used to. But like I said, I got a good team around me. My fiance takes care of a lot of the stuff. So I got a great team that helps me out. My mom comes down, helps me pack and stuff. So I mean, I got people around me that help me a lot.
In LA, you played in the Super Bowl. Tennessee's always has won the last couple division championships. Detroit, I grew up there. They have not had much success since Barry Sanders retired. How did you handle going to a place where they haven't won a whole lot and being able to at least get that win over Arizona and the win over Green Bay at the end of the year to try to hopefully get 2022 to where the Lions haven't been in a while?
I think it was easy, going over there. The culture was great. Their attitudes didn't reflect their record that year. You would think they were a winning team. The way they went out and had fun every day, competed still, all the way down to the last game. So it was easy. It was an easy transition for me to be able to go in and try to help the team win.
It kind of felt like Dan Campbell was more or less the fun coach, which I know you can get away with in high school, but is this team going to actually give him the patience and the chance to actually do something? Because when you're more relaxed, you have more fun, and then you play better, even though this is the NFL and it's the pros.
Yeah, and I think that's what it's about. Being able to get a group of guys, a group of men that that were either at one team last year or rookies this year, to be able to come in and mesh and buy into the same culture, the same program, and I think he's done a good job doing that.
Culture of Detroit, where we know the Tigers haven't done very well, the Pistons, Red Wings both had championships long ago. Detroit always seems like it's that underdog city whenever I'm up there in town. Does that kind of play into what you were when you were at Jay and at Tyler before you got to A&M and made the big stage?
Yeah. I think it fit a lot of my journey, with Detroit right now, and still kind of going on. So we're hoping to get that and change the whole thing. Get the city rocking again, and put on for Detroit.
Yeah, you love that underdog role. I think you do better in the underdog role than you would if you were playing in one of those big towns or those big teams.
Exactly. And when I got with the Rams, they were underdogs, until we Super Bowl at that, our second year. So, I think, I thrive in those kind of cultures.
Final question. When we talked last year, 3 guys just gotten drafted. This year we had 1 drafted. We have other guys like Justin Stockton, who I just talked to, who's still trying to make it to the league. The XFL is out there. The USFL is out there. How do you advise these guys that are trying to get into the league where maybe it's not as easy for them as it was for you, at least when you broke through?
I say just keep at it. There's a lot of football out here. Get your film up, and you'll do it. Whether it's the NFL or not, you make your dream happen. You're playing with CFL, XFL, it's another professional league. So at the end of the day, they're making their dreams happen, and keep going.
Josh, appreciate time. I love that Detroit Tigers hat. I got mine at the house. We can tell you're ingrained with it. Thanks so much.
Appreciate it, man.